Deiveson Figueiredo is fighting Cory Sandhagen in May. Now, who's going to win this fight? Well, first of all, who's going to win this fight? Let's take a look at their latest performances, in which Deiveson Figueiredo fought Chito Vera, in which both went back and forth, both had some great shots and kicks, until Deiveson Figueiredo dropped Chito Vera in round 3. And Deiveson Figueiredo won by decision.
Deiveson Figueiredo.
After this, Deiveson Figueiredo wanted to fight Peter Yan, in which both started out very fast until Peter Yan dropped Deiveson Figueiredo in round 3. But then Deiveson Figueiredo dropped Peter Yan in round 4. But it didn't matter because Peter Yan completely outlanded Deiveson Figueiredo, and Peter Yan won by decision. Now let's take a look at Cory Sandhagen's latest performances, in which he fought Rob Font, in which Cory Sandhagen started off great, took control of the whole entire fight. His wrestling and grappling was great, and Cory Sandhagen won by decision.
Cory Sandhagen.
After this, Cory Sandhagen went on to fight Umar Nurmagomedov, in which Umar Nurmagomedov showed that his wrestling and grappling is just on a whole different level. Umar Nurmagomedov completely outclassed and outlanded Cory Sandhagen, and Umar Nurmagomedov won by decision.
And still undefeated.
And based off their size and age, I got Cory Sandhagen winning this fight.
Now, this fight is going to be a crazy fight. The UFC has recently been coming out with bangers, and this is one of them because we have a former flyweight champion versus a very well-known name who's made his mark in the bantamweight division. But when talking about how this fight's going to go and who's going to win this fight, it's pretty obvious that it's going to be a back-and-forth competitive fight. So you might say that it's pretty hard to tell on who's going to win this fight, especially because both men are very skilled. But I believe that there's a clear winner, and that is Deiveson Figueiredo. Now, I should clear up and say that I don't mean it's going to be an easy fight for Deiveson Figueiredo, but I do believe that he has an edge in this fight because he has been the more active fighter, and I do see him as the more dominant and powerful striker, and he's overall the better grappler. So he possesses the threat of finishing the fight on the feet and on the ground, something that I don't think Cory Sandhagen can do against Deiveson Figueiredo, even though Deiveson Figueiredo is 37 years old, but it should be a pretty close fight, especially because Cory Sandhagen is the taller and longer fighter, so he might give Deiveson Figueiredo problems early on, but as the fight progresses, I do believe that Deiveson Figueiredo is going to figure out his range, and he's going to get things going, and when he does, I do believe that he's going to be outperforming and outlanding Cory Sandhagen, so I got Deiveson Figueiredo winning this fight.